We all miss going out to our favorite restaurants during quarantine, but indulging in delicious takeout meant more boxes, bags, and plastic waste that we saw all across the county. We are joined this morning by Vicki Conlon, the ocean-friendly restaurant lead at Surfrider Foundation in San Diego, and Israel Stanley. He's the owner of Sunnie's Mexican Cuisine in Ocean Beach, partaking in this environmental kind of challenge along the way to help keep our beaches clean. Thank you, Vicki. Thank you, Israel, both of you, for being with us this morning.
Glad to be here.
Thank you, Evan.
I want to start off with you, Vicki. Tell us what the Surfrider Foundation is and your involvement in it. How did the Ocean Friendly Restaurants program come to be?
Yeah, thank you, Evan, for this opportunity this morning. Surfrider Foundation is all about clean beaches, clean water, and access to our oceans for everyone. And the Ocean Friendly Restaurant program launched in 2015 in a response to an increase in plastic waste along our coastlines and in the ocean gyres. And the reason I became involved in Surfrider is I raised 3 children here in San Diego, and we spent a lot of time along our coastlines enjoying the water, surfing, and so it's my way of giving back to all the enjoyment that it's given me and my family.
Yeah, that makes sense. And Israel, your restaurant, Sunnie's, a very popular one in Ocean Beach, right along the water. I mean, you're steps away from the beach, and I'm sure you've had people that have mentioned the impact that these takeout boxes have had. So what's your participation been like in this Ocean Friendly Restaurants program, Israel?
Well, yes, there definitely is a heightened awareness because of our close proximity to the ocean. And it has taken off slowly, but it's steady and it's getting better. You know, it started out with about 1 or 2 people a day. Now we're up to about 10. But if you look at the sheer numbers of that, so you have 10 people, 20 pieces of trash, 200 a day. So that's 1,400 pieces of trash a day. Multiply that in a year, that's 72,000 pieces of trash with just 10 people doing it so far. So imagine what we could actually do when we truly ramp up and this really hits the mainstream. A lot of restaurants can really help the environment and the oceans. And
tell us how this works. I mean, we're looking at video on the screen, kind of a revolutionary concept, even though at home we do it regularly, which is putting your food into just a to-go container, a reusable to-go container. Tell us about how you're encouraging that for people coming to your restaurant.
Yeah, so we actually added a button on our website to click when they're ordering, and they could actually click the button, say they want the ocean-friendly order. We make the food just like we normally do with, you know, normal takeout, dine-in, things like that, except we give them plates that we actually can take back and wash. So we give the food to the customer. They take it to an area that we have designated inside the restaurant. They package it themselves, leave the dirty items, and away they go. We grab the dishes, take them back to the kitchen, and wash them. Very simple. It's very easy. So I believe the concept is going to grow exponentially.
Yeah, I mean, just thinking of it and how simple it is, you see there, we're watching video of how simple it is. I mean, it's something that I feel like people don't really consider with their takeout containers. Vicki, tell us, is there and has there been hesitance to get restaurants on board? And what do you think that comes from? Are there maybe just misconceptions related to how easy this is?
Yeah, especially with the pandemic, restaurants have had to go, you know, over and above to make sure that their restaurants are operating safely. So there has been a little bit of hesitancy, but we try to explain to them that the customers' containers do not ever cross into the back kitchen. The staff will treat it just like if you were dining in at the restaurant. So I think once restaurants realize that the customers' containers won't go into their kitchen and that the customer does all the transferring, I think restaurants will become more comfortable using this program. And we're just trying to plant the seed right now, and hopefully we can mobilize customers to talk to their favorite restaurants where they order to go to implement this program so they can start bringing their own containers.
And before we go, Vicki, remind us how restaurants can get involved if they aren't already.
So we have a website, san diego surfrider.org/ocean-friendly-to-go. And they can go there and find out all kinds of information about the program, a staff training guide that will help them implement this easy, free, and safe program. And then, of course, they can contact us, one of us volunteers, to answer any questions they might have.
Awesome. Vicki from the Surfrider Foundation with the Ocean Friendly To Go program, and Israel, the owner of Sunnie's in Ocean Beach, an amazing Mexican spot if you haven't tried it out already, and a way to support this environmental cause. Thank you to both of you for being with us this morning.
Thanks. Have a good one.